It appears as though not only is Elon Musk quitting Doge, Donald Trump seems to be suggesting that Doge itself is ending. This might be one of the most humiliating retreats from we have something that will solve everything to we solved it and we're going to quietly disappear. A reporter asked Donald Trump about Elon Musk's tenure as the head honcho at Doge coming to an end. And the first question was, do you want him to stay longer?
Elon Musk's special government tenure is coming to an end, 130 days, I think another month. Yeah. Do you want him to stay longer, or is it time for him to go back to running his companies in Europe?
Well, I think he's amazing, but I also think he's got a big company to run, and so at some point he's going to be going back. He wants to.
But you want to keep him around?
But I'd keep him as long as I could keep him. He's a very talented guy. I love very smart people. He's very smart, and he's done a good job. Doge is, we found numbers that nobody can even believe, like
Right, we don't believe them. Yeah, no, nobody believes it.
400 billion, 500 billion, it could be close to $1 trillion by the time they end on different things. And he's led the charge, and you've seen a lot of his people. And these are people that joined up. I would say the high IQ people. I like high IQ people.
Oh, yeah.
And they've done a great job. No, at some point, Elon's going to want to go back to his company. I will say he's got, despite the way he's been treated, so he's an American patriot.
So you want him to keep going or you don't? It's like very unclear. But then here's really the newsworthy part, which is Trump seems to suggest that Doge is ending. And then once you hear from Trump, I'm going to kind of sum up the totality of this, but it seems like it's not just Elon quitting. The entire thing is going away.
Well, once he goes back, is Doge going to keep operating even without Elon here?
Well, I can't tell you that. I can say this, that a lot of the people that are working with Doge are the secretaries, the heads of the various agencies, and they've learned a lot, and they're dealing with the Doge people. I think some of them may try and keep the Doge people with them, but, at a certain point, I think it will end, but they have...
Did you see how quickly Trump mentions that? I think, at some point it will end, but these are people who think about what we've learned in the last 72 to 96 hours. After failing to demonstrate any actual fraud, remember, fraud is a crime, fraud is a deliberate thing. They've still demonstrated none of it. Elon Musk has now announced he's going to be bailing with the success of cutting $1 trillion. Now, unfortunately, they didn't cut $1 trillion. They said they were going to cut $1 trillion. They claim to have cut in the documents they're putting out 130 billion. Much of that 130 billion is nothing. It's fairy dust. It doesn't even exist. It's things that they incorrectly added up. It's things that weren't actually elements that money was being spent on. They are cuts dating back to the Biden administration. So $1 trillion, 130 billion, almost nothing. And Elon goes, we did it. I'm going to get back to my businesses. And then now Trump is asked, but Doge is going to continue, right? And Trump goes, well, at some point it's going to end. My prediction right now is that as of June 1st, Doge and Elon's involvement will simply be, remember when Elon saved all that money? It's ending. It's going away. But they're claiming victory. Elon is going to get back to trying to save his failing companies. By the way, the situation with Tesla is not good.
I love Tesla.
Love it. Okay. That's what's going on. Doge is ending. Elon is getting away. They're going away with they should be leaving with their tails tucked between their legs, but they're claiming victory. And sadly, I think some people have fallen for it. They think Doge actually did stuff. After researching, writing, refining, The Echo Machine, my book, is finally out. This is not just a book about how American politics got so broken. It's also about what's happening right now and what we can still do to stop things from getting worse. Trump's been back in power. The results have been even more catastrophic than many feared, with targeting of political opponents and gutting democratic institutions, laying the groundwork to even further consolidate power. But the thing is that none of this is inevitable. The same forces that brought us here can be countered if we understand how they work and what to do about them. And that's what The Echo Machine is all about. Some say that without corporate media backing, books like this can't succeed. I think we can prove them wrong. You can get the Echo machine right now at davidpakman.com/echo on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, or by calling any local bookstore and asking them to order it. This book is more important than ever. If you care about what happens next, and I do, check out the Echo machine today at davidpakman.com/echo.